The Tinderbox. Once a soldier came marching along the road. He had a canvas bag and a sword. On his way, he met a witch. Who offered him money in return for a favor. The witch said, "You have to climb down into that large tree with the big hollow trunk. You will find 3 doors inside. In the big door, you will find a dog with big eyes. He will be sitting on a large chest. You have to put the dog on my apron. On opening the chest, you will find many a copper pence, and yes, you can have as many as you like. If you want to have silver, you will have to go in the second door. There, once again, you will find a dog with big eyes. If you want gold, then you will have to go in the third door, where again you will find a dog with big eyes." The soldier agreed and asked, "But what do I have to do? What do I have to bring for you?" She gave him her apron and replied, "You have to bring me the old tinderbox. That's all." So, the soldier climbed down and opened all the doors one by one. He placed the dogs on the apron and pocketed copper, silver, and gold coins. Indeed, he filled his pockets, boots, and even cap with the coins. Then he took the tinderbox and climbed out onto the road. The soldier asked, "What are you going to do with the tinderbox?" The witch did not respond. The soldier said, "If you don't answer my question, I will cut off your head." The frightened witch ran away and the soldier wrapped all the coins in the apron. He put the tinderbox in his pocket and walked off to the nearest town. He stayed at the best inn of that town. He made many friends, and they told him about the wonderful princess of the country. The soldier asked, "Where can I see the princess?" They replied, "Oh, you can never see her. She lives in a palace which is surrounded by towers on all sides. Only the king can go there, as he fears that his daughter will marry a common soldier." The soldier said, "I want to see her." By now, he had spent all his money. One evening, he took out the tinderbox and struck a few sparks. Suddenly, the box opened and a dog with big eyes stood before him. The dog asked, "What is your order, sir?" Now the soldier understood that if he struck the flint once, the dog from the copper chest would come to him. If he struck the flint twice, then the dog from the silver chest would come, and if he struck it thrice, the dog from the golden chest would come to him. they would bring him anything he ordered for. So he ordered, "Bring me some money." Lo and behold, his pockets were full of coins again. One night, the soldier desired to see the princess. He struck the flint, and a dog with big eyes stood before him. The soldier ordered, "I want to see the princess." The dog disappeared and returned immediately with the princess. She was so lovely that the prince kissed her. Then the dog took her back to the palace. In the morning, the princess told her parents about a strange dream she had had the previous night. She told them about the dog and the soldier. They were very upset. So the very next day, an old lady was appointed to take care of the princess. Meanwhile, the soldier again wished to see the princess. He sent the dog to bring her to him. The old lady ran behind the dog and she marked a cross on the door where the princess was taken to. Then she came back and went to sleep. The dog returned the princess to the palace and saw the cross on the door. It made crosses on every door of the town so that they would all look the same. Next morning, everybody in the palace went to find the soldier's house, but they were confused to see all the doors with crosses in them. Now, the queen was a clever woman. She tied a bag filled with wheat grains around the princess's neck. Then she cut out a corner so that the grains might fall on the way. At night, the dog came again and carried the princess on his back. He took her to the soldier, who now wished to marry her. The dog did not see the grains on the way, as it returned the princess to the palace. Next morning, the soldier was caught and put in prison. He was to be hanged. The soldier was upset, as he had left the tinder box behind. Suddenly, he saw a shoemaker walking by his prison window. The soldier said, "Shoemaker, would you like to make money? All you have to do is bring me my tinder box. I will make you rich." Quickly, the shoemaker ran to the soldier's house to get the tinder box. There were many soldiers outside the prison. The king and the queen sat on their thrones. The soldier was asked his last wish, just before he was to be hanged. He desired to smoke a pipe. The king agreed to his harmless wish. The soldier took out his tinder box from his pocket and struck it thrice. The 3 dogs appeared before him. The soldier ordered them to save him, and so the dogs frightened all who were there. The king and the queen were scared too. So they agreed to marry their daughter, the soldier. The dogs were present at the wedding. The soldier and the princess lived happily ever after, for the princess too fell in love with the soldier.